An Englishman has just exposed a jaw-dropping loophole in Britain's broken ticketing system, and the real scandal isn't just what he did, but the fact that such a loophole exists in the first place. Here's what happened. To avoid paying the eye-watering £68 family ticket price at Harewood House, he simply claimed to be a refugee. No checks, no questions, just a straight path to an £8 family ticket. He and his family strolled right in, enjoying everything the stately home had to offer for a fraction of the real cost. The difference, a staggering £60, all thanks to a scheme that's supposed to be reserved for those genuinely in need. But let's get real. How is it possible that refugees are getting such outrageously discounted rates in the first place, while ordinary British families are expected to cough up full price? Why is a day out at a British heritage site more affordable for someone who claims asylum than for the hard-working taxpayers who actually fund these attractions? This stunt hasn't just made a mockery of the system, it's revealed a much bigger scandal. The fact that someone can walk in, say the right words, and instantly pay next to nothing is an insult to every British family priced out of days like this. Generosity has crossed the line into madness. At what point do we stop bending over backwards for so-called refugees while our own citizens are left footing the bill? This isn't compassion, it's exploitation, plain and simple. And unless something changes, don't be surprised if more people start taking the same route, turning Britain's kindness into a national joke. Let's watch and react. But first, hit the like button and subscribe for more. Have a watch.
Hello, welcome to Harewood.
Hi.
Do you have some tickets?
No, we have not booked.
Okay, that's fine. How many in the car?
That is family of 4.
Okay, how old are the kids?
My girl, she is 6, and my boy, he is 1.5.
Okay, so the 1.5 will go for free.
Okay. Online, it says refugee is £2 for family.
Do you have something to show me?
We not know we have to bring. We just see online to book.
Oh, have you got a booking?
No, we see online and it say for family.
Okay. Yeah. Do you mean family ticket is £68?
No, for refugees say £2.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any card or ID that I can see?
No, because we just come for family day out.
Okay. Right. What I'll do is bear with me 1 sec. Dawn.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I just borrow you for 1 sec?
Yeah.
So, you wanting to get?
Yes,
the
we have.
refugee
Yeah, we
ticket?
have pass for refugee.
Right. Okay.
Do you have it with?
Do you have any status, anything to prove that you're refugees?
No, it's on home because we lose is expensive.
I can't let you in without seeing proof.
But why?
Because we need to know. Anyone could say they were a refugee.
But this is discrimination, surely,
It's
no?
not. No, because if anybody has, we have to prove to us. Because the next car could say they were refugees because they know that refugees come in cheap.
But why people do this?
Because there's a fee to come in here.
Yes, £2.
No, the normal price is £24.95. So we need to see proof to be able to give you the ticket at £2.
But okay, this is
Okay. For today, I'll let you in without seeing it.
thank
But
you
if you do come back again,
yeah. We
you
need to bring
must-
ID.
You need to bring something that says you are a refugee,
Okay.
or you're claiming benefits.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank
Okay?
you. Thank
But
you.
we have, because there's such a difference in price, we do this
I
to help people.
I understand this. Thank you.
Okay, all right, okay.
All right. Thank you. So it'll be £8.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah.
It's okay. I understand. Some people they try to trick you.
Yeah. Exactly.
The silly people.
No. It's okay. I'll just get your tickets for you.
Thank
okay?
you.
We'll do it for you today. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Places that do this will ask to see.
But I did. We not think. We just it's
I understand.
a bit silly. Sorry.
No. It's okay. Okay. Right. So I hope you have a lovely day.
Thank you.
today.
You have card receipt, please,
Oh, card
for
receipt.
payment.
In other news, the UK's borrowing costs soared higher than expected in another blow to Chancellor Rachel Reeves, according to the latest figures from the Office for National Statistics, ONS. Britain's Statistics Authority found that public sector net borrowing rose to £151.9 billion in the year to the end of March, despite Labour's attempts to manage the nation's finances. This figure is £14.6 billion higher than the £137.3 billion projected by the Office for Budget Responsibility, OBR, ahead of the publication of today's figures. Notably, the 12-month figure was also £20.7 billion higher than the public borrowing costs from the same period the year earlier. According to the ONS, it was the third highest level of borrowing in any financial year since records began in 1947. The latest figures are only behind the COVID pandemic in the year to 2021 and the 2010 financial year following the global crisis. This comes as borrowing rose to £16.4 billion last month, the third highest March borrowing since monthly records began, the ONS reports. Grant Fitzner, the ONS's chief economist, broke down what these figures mean for the UK economy. He explained, "Our initial estimates suggest public sector borrowing rose almost £21 billion in the financial year just ended as, despite a substantial boost in income, expenditure rose by more, largely due to inflation-related costs, including higher pay and benefit increases. At the end of the financial year, debt remained close to the annual value of the output of the economy at levels last seen in the early 1960s. Professor Joe Nellis, an economic advisor at MHA, contextualized these ONS figures amid the IMF's latest forecast and the fallout of the Chancellor's spring statement. He shared, "Public sector borrowing increased in March as the government spent £16.4 billion more than it received in income. This places the small fiscal headroom of £9.9 billion that the Chancellor manufactured in her spring statement under even greater threat." While the UK bond market has calmed since reaching a yield of almost 4.9% on January 14th, yields on UK bonds remain relatively high, and the prospect of sticky inflation could raise them even further. Alongside this, global headwinds, the IMF has slashed its forecast for global growth in 2025 by 0.5% as a result of trade tensions, are compounding already low domestic growth forecasts. Rachel Reeves arrives in Washington for crucial talks with the US administration, hoping that an Anglo-American trade deal can go some way to reignite the economy, but there is nothing guaranteed until both sides put pen to paper. These economic developments will make it very difficult for the government to balance the books as interest payments on government loans continue to rise. Despite the work done at the spring statement to demonstrate a robust and stable economy, the Chancellor's fiscal headroom is unlikely to survive for long. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you have not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.